With this video, we will be doing Drake might lose $450 over the Kendrick Lamar beef. And if you want to help this channel and the content that we making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. If you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Try and get the channel to grow. And the only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Oh man, just when you thought there was nowhere else left for this beef to go, it gets worse. So this Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, we all familiar with it. It's been everywhere for the last month and a half. If you haven't seen it, you've been living under a rock, because I'm talking about even people in nursing homes are talking about this beef right here going down. And we haven't seen a response from either artist really in some days now. It kind of seemed like this entire thing has died down, at least momentarily. None of the parties involved are speaking on it. Ain't been no more records come out, but the fallout from the beef happening is continuing to take place.
Oh boy, is it continue to take place. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely continue to take place. And stories keep popping up every day.
Stories popping up, numbers is running up, catalogs is looking crazy right now. Albums that been out for years or
going back to top 20. It's crazy. It's crazy right now.
Mostly for Drake, and that's because in Kendrick's diss records, Kendrick threw out some big allegations against Drake. He claimed that Drake liked them young. He claimed he had some skeletons in his closet that he didn't want nobody to see. Dang. And honestly, as time goes on, the response and reaction to these allegations against Drake are only getting bigger. Like, they're not going away. This isn't one of those flash in the pan moments for Drake where we talk about it for a day and then 2 days later it's done, because Drake is massive as an artist.
Drake is massive. It's gonna take something massive to happen and get people attention off of it. I mean, it's gonna have to be bigger than Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be
to get the attention off it. Even Diddy's still not getting attention off it. And when the bombshell that dropped earlier, people are still on it.
And that demands a lot of attention.
A lot of attention. And people giving it a lot of attention, but it seems like something that's not gonna stay around in the news cycle as long as this has.
Yeah, this has been sitting longer than I think he expected when this started out.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm sure he didn't plan on it playing out quite the way that it has.
Yeah, he been silent for like how long it been now? It's still going on.
This man is absolutely one of the biggest artists on the face of the earth. And because of that, Drake has a lot of deals, not just for music, not just for touring. He has a lot of deals with other companies like Apple. He has deals with...
What was it, cappuccino?
I don't know what he had.
Some rich nigga-ish.
Yeah, it looked dope though.
Had a little chocolate. He had a little chocolate to the top of it. Like, doing big things out here.
Music, not just for touring. He has a lot of deals with other companies like Apple. He has deals with companies like Nike. And today it's being reported that one of those deals, worth an estimated $450 million, might be in jeopardy over this entire Kendrick Lamar beef.
That's crazy.
That's damn near $500 million.
Yeah, because you gotta remember he got $400 million for his record contract, and then you get 400 something from Nike. You good? Now I understand how you have 4 houses out California. You eating?
Yeah, he ain't worried about that.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, it's going on. So let me tell y'all what I'm talking about. I know everybody on the channel is familiar with the company Nike and the shoes that they make. Y'all may even be familiar with some of the notable collaborations that they've made over the years, like the deal they made with Travis Scott, which resulted in a customized Air Force One and Michael Jordan. Right? These type of collaborations happen all the time for shoe companies, not just Nike, but for shoe companies. Think Yeezy and Adidas, right? Now we all know Nike's been making the Air Force Ones. It's probably the most popular sneaker in the hip-hop community.
That's my favorite sneak.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Air Ones.
Summertime, you need at least a couple of those on deck. You feel what I'm saying? You know you're going to get bent up quick. You got to need a couple of those on deck. But that's my favorite sneaker. All time.
They sturdy.
Yeah. Summertime, they gotta be in the collection.
And they've been doing these deals with superstars like Travis Scott. So it made sense that at some point they would team up with a person like Drake. And they did do that. They partnered with Drake in 2020 to do a joint venture that was called Nocta. Now Nocta stands for Nocturnal Creative Process, but they started this joint venture together. You may not have ever heard of Nocta because it hasn't really been super successful, especially recently, but he did get this this deal with Nike. He even gave an interview to Complex when he did this deal, and he said, I mean, growing up, Nike was everything. It felt like every shoe I wanted, every athlete I liked, everything I owned was Nike. It didn't mean anything unless it had the swoosh. So this was
That's a fact. I only wore Nikes. I only got Nikes for my kids. It's something about the way that I grew up and what I wanted on my feet. I don't knock any other sneakers, but there's something about a Nike that always just did something for me.
Yeah, it was just different. They was cut different.
Yeah, fact. So I can understand why he would want a Nike deal. I would want that over Reebok or New Balance or Asics or. That's my top sneaker, Nikes.
Yeah.
big deal for Drake. Now, the specifics of the deal that he made with Nike weren't really disclosed to the public, but a lot of people thought it was going to be a significant and lucrative collaboration, with a lot of people speculating that it would be worth about $450 million.
Not bad at all.
This partnership between Drake and Nocta is worth an estimated $450 million.
Yeah, that's fuck you money. I said that before. That's fuck you money, and it'll continue to be fuck you money because it's Drake. If you go on StockX and you go look at the Nocta line, bro, these vultures are really reselling.
I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think of the actual merch? I mean, we had the puffer jackets in gold and black. We had the hoodie. We had the socks as well, and also a pair of pants.
Yeah, what do you think?
And the price for the jacket was $400, the hoodie $120, and the pants $110. Very expensive. And
you dang right, it's expensive. I gotta get their $450 back. Yeah, they definitely gotta get the $450 back. I definitely like the clothes that I seen. I didn't hear nothing about the deal. I never knew Drake had a Nocta deal, but that's something I would have grabbed and copped, not even knowing it was from Drake. You feel what I'm saying? Because it looked decent.
It looked decent.
Facts.
And the resale value is fucking crazy. It sold out in minutes. When he
Look at that.
What?
The album's on the wall back there.
Oh, the Drake John.
Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick, and then you gotta take care of Drake in the back.
That's wow. I didn't even peep that.
He put it up. He put it up in December. It sold out in fucking minutes.
And I think that's why it's worth so much, because not only that, but Nocta's pockets must be filling right now from Drake's exposure. Same thing with him. I mean, anytime you touch $500 million, you're doing numbers.
Yeah, so Drake has this.
That's crazy that Nike gave him half, like that amount of money, because what did Kanye got? Didn't Kanye get like $2 billion from Adidas? I want to say he was getting like $500 million a year or something stupid.
Some crazy numbers.
Some crazy numbers. But if he's up there around Kanye numbers and Kanye designs and all that, that's crazy. That's a hell of a deal.
That's a hell of a deal.
Facts.
Just for being a face.
It's crazy.
Massive deal with Nike through Nocta, and he's had this deal since 2020, and he's released some merch through that company since then. But he was scheduled amidst this Kendrick Lamar beef to drop his own shoe this month in May. And so we got this article right here from Kicks FM that says Drake dropping new Nike sneakers amidst Kendrick.
I'm doing like some orthopedic nursing shoes or something.
Some K-Swiss.
What are those?
What are those?
Lamar beef. And it says in here that the shoe was going to be the Nike and Nocta Hot Step 2, and it was supposed to be releasing in white with a yellow bottom for the spring and summer. And fans were supposed to be able to buy this on the website for $200. And this article came out on May 6th, so when this beef was relatively just brewing. But then news came out that nobody was actually buying the new shoe after he started beefing with Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, it was for two reasons. One, he started beefing with Kendrick Lamar. Two, shoes is ugly.
Shoes is ugly.
Dre, the people are not slow.
I'm going to go ahead and read what some of this article says. It says, when you're as big of a star as Drake has been for the last decade plus, getting into a rap beef comes with a ton of risk. Many people and brands have invested millions of dollars into Drake's talent and career. That's not just the case on the music side. Brands like Nike have endorsed the Toronto pop star through the years. Right now, the endorsement isn't looking so good. Kendrick Lamar.
I can't even imagine that. Somebody be like, yo, what type of sneakers those? Oh, man, these are new Drakes. You don't know about these?
Drakes. Like, no, they are not.
This is crazy.
Seemingly done the impossible and turned the public against Drake, leading to more than 1 million dislikes on his latest response record, The Heart Part 6. It's not just hurting Drake on the music side, he's taking L's on the business end too. His signature sneaker shoe with Nike, the Nocta Hot Step 2, was released on the sneakers app Thursday, and well, it looks like nobody wants these. these shoes. Almost every size was still available as of Thursday afternoon. And then it says, to be fair for Drake and Nike here, this isn't like a hype Jordan release. It wouldn't sell out immediately, but for every size to be still sitting there, that's not normal.
It's crazy that they said that, because the first thing that he said was he released something earlier and it sold out in a couple days before the beef. You know what I'm saying? But now it's beef and they's like, we wasn't expecting it to sell out. If the last product sold out, you would expect
You was expecting this to sell out.
Let's keep it real.
And like, let's just keep it real. Like, whoever was on that developmental team of this shoe should be fired. That was the ugliest thing I've seen in a long time.
But they just feel like since it had Drake's name on it, it was gonna sell. Like, they think people stupid or will buy anything.
And that's exactly
and I'm pretty sure it would have sold a lot better if it wasn't for the Kendrick thing, because people buy stuff not because it's hot, because now people are buying up stuff just to resell it. You feel what I'm saying? But people not buying it because they feel like, I ain't gonna be able to resell this.
I'm not even gonna be able to resell this.
His stocks is going down on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I'll be just stuck with the sneakers.
Sell out immediately, but for every size to be still sitting there, that's not normal. And on the official post that was made on Instagram for this release, when you scroll through the comment sections, it's looking crazy. Y'all have a look at this.
Anybody else come straight to the comments? Teenage girls gonna love these.
Filipino nurses.
Yeah, they said calling all Filipino nurses. That's what I say. Look,
Kendrick about to step on that release too.
Trying to snag a core, and it's probably
Yeah, everybody is on Drake's top with it. So it looks like Kendrick Lamar has done enough damage to Drake's public image to actually affect some of his other businesses, and in specific, this Knock the Nike collab.
That's what you want
in his pockets.
That's what you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to hit you on every level. I want to hit you in the music. I want to hit your pockets. I want to hit your character. I want to hit everything. Your ticket sales.
Everything.
I need everything to drop. Then I can sleep a little bit better.
That they had going on. It seems like nobody wants to buy these due to the damage Kendrick has done to Drake's reputation. And look, this is what happens when you start getting accused of liking underage girls. There's adverse actions that take place because of that. Nobody wants their brand associated with that type of behavior. And when sales start getting impacted by things like this, you know that the companies that invested all of this money, they supposedly gave Drake $450 million. You know that when they start losing sales because of this kind of controversy, they're calling around and they're trying to figure out how to get this to stop, because at the end of the day, they're taking a major loss. I can imagine that, Nike would probably be on the phone with the record labels that Drake has.
UMG. It's definitely on the phone with Nike. They all under the same umbrella in some type of way. They all friends. They all know each other. I'm pretty sure they did previous business with previous artists.
Right.
They know each other well. Yo, stop and call in. I'm pretty sure Nike was a part of the reason UMG got Kendrick to stop doing what he was doing, because they seen it affecting their pockets. They've seen it affecting their sales and said, we don't care what's going on the music side. We care what's going on the merch side, and this is definitely hurting us on our merch side.
You're killing... This music is affecting his image, which is killing our profit.
Yeah. Yeah. And we gave him a lot. We were paying him a lot.
Yeah, we need that to fix now.
We need to flip what we gave him. And the way things going right now, we're not going to be able to flip this money we gave him.
Yeah, y'all need to figure that out.
ASAP.
Deals with, and Kendrick has deals with, and I can imagine that they would be telling them, listen, y'all got to get this to stop. This is officially affecting a multi-billion-dollar company and our ability to produce money or profits for our company. So at this point, it becomes bigger than Drake. And when you see these type of things start happening where companies are losing this ridiculous amount of money over this kind of controversy, this is when you'll see companies try to step back and say, you know what, we don't want to be associated with this. And sometimes they'll just take the L. Think of Yeezy and Adidas. When Yeezy started getting all the backlash he was getting, they just went ahead and took the L on all the sneakers that they were supposed to sell and produce with him just to get out of.
Man, they ain't take no L's. They try to sell that man sneakers, just put his name on and sell it without him.
Sell it without him.
They try to kick that man out of the car and sell his stuff.
Yeah, and it was like, yo, our bad. We're going to put you back in the car.
It's wild.
The deal with Kanye. So I could imagine that Nike may be feeling that same type of way at this exact moment in time. Like, this is really hurting our bottom line. And if y'all remember, not that long ago, there was the whole thing about there was an email going around supposedly of UMG trying to get the records taken down, trying to get the beef to stop. Now, TMZ reported this email as fake, but when you hear news like this about this Nike deal falling apart and they're losing money, it kind of makes sense that
it definitely makes sense. And when when these companies' bottom line start getting affected, that's when they take immediate action. And we seen it with the NFL when the players was kneeling, and then people start watching the NFL. It's like, I'm not gonna be watching it if they kneeling, and then they see their bottom line get affected, and then they immediately, you will not be doing that here, or you will not be on this team.
You gotta figure something out.
You're affecting our bottom line, and we're not going for it.
Because that's what it all comes down to.
The bottom line.
We gotta make this money.
That's it. That's all they care about.
Yeah, don't give a damn about how you feel. Don't give a like. We gotta make this money.
Yeah, you don't be like, you don't want to do it. You don't have to work here. You can go find an employment somewhere else.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
That might have actually been real, even though it was reported as fake, because you can imagine Nike would be calling them record labels like, hey, y'all got to do something about this. This is affecting more than y'all. Y'all get to make money from it.
Hey, do y'all realize y'all got this going on right now and it's messing up our bread?
Yeah, like people try to put out reports was like, yo, no, that's fake. The beef is going to continue. The companies are staying out of it. The label's staying out of it. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're capping. You're trying to save face for this man and just say like, oh, we didn't get involved. They just stopped on their own. No, they didn't. Why would they? You feel what I'm saying? People stepped in. Probably Lucia Granger, whatever his name is, Drake the Rich Baby Dad, stepped in. Both of them signed a UMG, and we're putting a stop to this, and we're putting a stop to this right now. Because not only you messing up that 450 with Nike, but you messing up the 400 million we gave Drake. Yeah. You're just messing up all the money.
You messing up all the money.
Facts.
This because of the record sales, but we lose money from this. Now, I'm not saying the email is real. I'm saying it kind of adds some validity to that type of situation occurring. So, yeah, it's not looking good for Drake or Nike right now, and the sale of their Nocta shoe is just not looking good right now. But that's the story. That's
they call it Noctas, and he's saying it's not looking good. That's a bar.
At all.
Where it's at. Drake could lose $450 million over this. We've seen Nike drop people for having allegations against them in the past, so I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities when it comes to Drake. Now, these aren't formal accusations or anything, so maybe Nike can operate in that gray area, but if it becomes formal accusations, I could really see Nike trying to distance themselves and Drake losing a boatload of money over it. But that's the story. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe.
Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _ all lower cases,
no spaces.
You can find us on Facebook, and when you do, leave some comments, come back, share something. All right, I'm gonna get right into this.
Let's get it.
Man, it's looking real rough out here.
Yeah.
Situations are just popping up out of nowhere. Numbers are being affected.
Yeah.
Now it's getting to the bag.
Definitely getting to the bag.
And it's like nobody would have seen this coming. You can only imagine. My man's probably really frustrated in his sleep right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully things work out. You never want to see anybody just fall.
Yeah.
But you definitely picked a fight with the wrong one this time, and it's showing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's doing the best thing, laying low right now for a minute. You know what I mean? Until all this gets worked out. What you think?
I think that's pretty much what he's going to do. Just lay low, let the stuff calm down, and then try to pop his head out later, check the temperature.
Let the smoke clear.
Definitely let the smoke clear, and I just let you know exactly the business that they in. Like, one bad song or you getting exposed can mess up everything you got going on for you. So people
14 days ago, if somebody told you, yo, Drake's is about to go through it real quick, would you have believed it?
Nah, I wouldn't have believed it. Definitely not 2 weeks ago, but it's just quickly how things are changing. I think people want to be a little bit more... I think people are going to be a little bit more less likely to jump in these type of beefs now because they see where it could go, how it could affect their pockets. Because when stuff like this happen in beefs, when people start exposing, like they was exposed stuff to each other, the next person is going to try to up the ante.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's only up from here.
They're going to up the ante, and we already seen where this ante went. So people are like, I don't really want my skeletons pulled out of my closet. I might just be better off not even getting into this. But it's definitely a dope video. It's definitely nice to get the information on what's going on with Nocta. I never even heard of Nocta.
Never heard of it. It's so fresh.
Lisa, I definitely know what it is because it would have been crazy if I'd have grabbed a Nocta coat and I'm walking down the street like, why you got on that Drake shit? This ain't no Drake, this Nike. Nah, that's that. That's that Drake shit, yeah. So at least now I know, you know what I'm saying, to stay clear of that Nocta. We definitely won't be rocking the Nocta. Can't wait to see what else come out of the situation. But until then, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.